There may be times where you want to link in a Revit project done separately into your existing model. In this case, we have a project open which is called Linking Revit. And what I'd like to do is bring in an existing Revit project into this environment. The steps to doing that will be coming up to the Insert tab on the ribbon, then over toward the left-hand side, selecting on Link Revit. What I'd like to bring in is this project called Revit Project. Now, perhaps the most important part is down here where it says Positioning. What you want to do is auto origin to origin. Now, depending on the setup, you may even do shared coordinates if it's multiple buildings, like a multiple building campus. But for the most part, you're going to do origin to origin so that your base point matches up with the base point of the original Revit project. That way, if anything changes in that original project, it won't get shifted or moved on you inside of your own project environment. Pick on Auto Origin to Origin, and now select on Open. And we can see now that the building is in place. I'm going to zoom out a little bit so we can see it. Here we can see the building and the entire site. The next thing you'd want to do after actually bringing it in is go to an elevation view and take a look at how it looks in an elevation view. I'm going to zoom in here. Here we can see the nice big project, and we can see each of these individual levels that make up this project. But what I want to do is find where my own levels are located at. Right now, it's really kind of buried. I'm not even sure where my own levels are at. I'm going to begin by trying to find them by doing a zoom extents, which is just a matter of either typing ZE on the keyboard or double-clicking the wheel on the mouse. Since my levels didn't show up immediately, I'm starting to wonder if maybe I just need to hide my project to be able to see them. But now that I'm moving my mouse over it, I can see something lighting up here. That's probably one of my levels. So I'm going to zoom in here, right toward the middle of the building, and we can see here are the levels from my own template. What I can do at this point is I can move these levels by just clicking on them and then either typing in the appropriate dimension, such as in this case, this metric dimension of 3800, or I can click on them and drag them up in line with where we need them to be. At this point, we could even grab on the little dots and then drag these levels out in order to get them into a better location. So whenever you're going to link in a Revit project, there's probably two things to really be concerned with. One is making sure that your levels match up, because you want to be drawn on the same level as what the original building was drawn at. The second thing that you need to be concerned with is remember when you insert this in, and I'll just come up here to Link Revit so we can see it, to always change it to be Auto Origin to Origin. That way your origin point is the same in your project as well as inside of this project that got linked in. And as a result of that, if this project should ever get changed, whenever it updates inside of your project environment, it'll stay at the same elevation, the same point, so you won't have to readjust your levels again and then readjust everything that you modeled so it lines up with the building.